Yeah,
Is it cherry?
It's got to be a cherry.
Oh no, I thought IBM made them themselves.
Actually, true. Yeah, no, but it's going to be a mechanical, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Really,
I mean,
really
people still
good.
say they're the best keyboards in the
They
world.
are. Yeah.
Are they? Noisy though.
Yes.
What makes them the best keyboards?
It's the physicality of them.
Yeah.
The fact that most of them are not the word.
The other thing is that
they actually work on the hasp on the.
they actuate there, not just before you hit the bottom.
Well, it's interesting you're
With a little
discussing
spring.
this
It was,
because
all from,
I've
it was
got.
all from the typewriters.
Two seconds, folks. Just to cut. Apologies, just to cut across you. Just to say, we are now live on the on the live stream. So thank you, Steve, again for offering to be the live stream fixer for today. I'm going to get another camera set up in a moment, and if you I'll give you the link. I'll give you the link, and then you can do some camera work as well. Have you got enough light there, Steve, so you can see what you're doing?
I always need more light.
Yeah.
More light.
No, unfortunately, I can't do much unless we get a standard there. Anyway, have a seat, and I'll show you the links. So if you type. Yeah, you carry on, Steve. It's okay.
What we have here today is a thing of beauty.
That's not me.
Or me. No, this is an IBM luggable, as we used to call them. I used to salivate over these things in the PC World magazine back in the 80s. Data manufacturer, 5th of August 1984.
Fantastic.
This was what passed for a laptop in those days. A full PC, basically in a suitcase. The keyboard kind of fits over the screen like that, and you carry it around with a handle at the back. If you're lucky. It's built like a tank. I mean, this keyboard alone is a couple of kilos. You could do someone some serious damage with it. It really is incredibly well built. But unfortunately, it's dead as a doornail. Try flipping the power switch. Oh, you get a little flash from the floppy drive. We've got two 5 1/4 inch floppy drives here.
Is that
I
a
mean,
flash?
there's two things. One, possibly the mechanism that traverses the head
Right.
is stuck. If it's not that, it's possibly the power supply. But it's either of those two things, I think.
My guess is going to be power supply.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rule out anything wrong with the floppy disk drives. You know, they're mechanical things. They've got rubber components in. The little track.
The little track.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to go occasionally.
I'm sure.
Keith and I used to play bridge together,
Right.
and him and his partner were almost every time number one out of a group of 30. So this guy is
Sharp.
super bright.
Yeah. So when I flip the switch though, we have a little flash from there. So
that means that sounds like the power capacitors are working then.
well, something initially.
It's here because I found there's some screws there.
Some actual screws.
Yeah, so I've used that blue kit beside you to try and locate the correct hex.
The hex are they?
Yeah, I think they're hex.
Do you probably don't remember this. This is the first ever portable computer. But IBM didn't have the brazenness to call it portable. Can you read that?
Yeah.
Video, just goes on
Really ridiculous.
1984. And it's got two floppy drives. More than you ever need. And one of the surprising things people understand is that things change very quickly in computers, and particularly in software. So in here you've got a disk from Lotus 183, which was And so we've seen a lot of brands actually
say aloud, otherwise the camera.
However, I was using Lotus Notes in the 90s.
yeah, well, they kept it on, didn't they?
They kept it. Lotus Notes was a very horrible, nasty thing.
But do you remember, was it Smart? They used that Smart package.
I remember that. But people used to love it.
It was a rival.
You're now providing another camera. I'll show you how that's.
Do you have a tea there? Do you?
I do have a tea, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably that one there.
So this is
Yeah. No.
it's worth about £1,000 because it's a vintage piece.
Or at least, yeah.
And there are still a lot of people alive.
Who want one of these, yeah.
Right. I think what we need to do is reading the link. We need to redo the link. So if you just edit the link, so if you just tap in the link, and then at the end of it, so if you get to the end, just tap into it and then drag the points to the end. So now don't do that.
Right.
Would like to come out? Has it got some sort of security lock on it? Are you? It's just a little RJ.
Yeah.
Should come out.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not essential.
Make things a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the front is going to be
Oh, I see. That's,
like that. I'm guessing anyway. Oh, well done. Well done. Now,
so do you?
playing tug of war, maybe when tug of war fails, maybe we look for more screws.
Did I ask you about the
Oh, right, okay, yes, I can turn off the heat. Yes, we'll do. We'll do that for you.
Maybe that's just. No,
That's just the feet, but we'll give it a go. You never know.
Well, it might be underneath. Maybe not. But take the feet off and see if there's
Something underneath it.
underneath it.
Just a foot. Just a foot.
That's moving, yeah.
Moving it. We just need to find something to leave it.
Well, I think.
Okay. Right. Yes, a screwdriver in there would do the trick. I don't really want to use a screwdriver if you can help it. Cup of tea, thanks.
Just got the purchase, isn't it? Actually, I think if you can do the bottom,
Okay.
maybe. I'm definitely getting something.
I can try to leave it. Yeah, a little bit. It's pretty good.
What about on the top?
Ah, well done. Right, let's flip it over and do the other side. This feels like it's more actually secure. It feels more secure. Oh, I've forgotten one. Oh. There we go. Right. Let's have a look at that one. Hey, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Thing of beauty.
It certainly is. I mean, you know,
They don't make them like that anymore.
they don't. They don't. They don't make anything like this anymore. That's the shame. You know, repairable. Wow. Okay. So
I'm going to go get another camera.
I'm going to heed the warnings there that says hazardous area.
Yes.
Because that does have several thousand volts if it's working. If it's working.
But now the drive. This is the power supply here.
Yes. That's the power supply.
Because the other thing was what was it? I looked at something. Oh, wait a minute.
Tangent leak. Void Star Labs.
I appreciate Brian. I'm glad I came down
On that blog, you're supposed to. There was something about was it a capacitor or something? Like
Yeah.
that? It was a funny rare earth type name.
Tantalum.
Tantalum, that was it.
Tantalum.
And they say that that's often the case of an issue.
Yeah. So back when I was in computer school. Yeah, literally computer school, computer engineering degree. But basically, next to every chip, you put yourself a little smoothing capacitor across the power supply,
Okay.
and that just provides a little bit of smoothing on the power. So locally, it's got a little bit of reserve to do things with, and often those power supply little capacitors. In fact, during the 2000s, it was the state of it. Lots of devices died because the capacitors next to the chips were dying.
That's right. Yeah.
And so much so that actually there's an entire website called Bad Caps.
Okay.
Because it was almost every time it was always the capacitors have gone wrong. That description of the tantalum B capacitors is that sort of that same similar issue, but with higher quality capacitors.
Big blue ones.
Usually it's not tantalum B ones, aren't This screening, this is
As I understand, this is exactly the same as the PCXT.
yes. Yeah.
Good, it's actually. You just put the screen of the keyboard in the front.
Yeah. I can never remember the different levels of PCs in the early days of XT. Oh, I see.
Last time when it's like
There's a stop there.
What was that? Good question.
Something inside.
It sounded like it fell on the desk.
If you want me to, if you need to, a multi-meter person, you call me.
Another one? Good. You've been here before? No. All right, okay. You're not particularly super tight.
No, I stayed outside.
I can't stop me going in, I think. I was quite pleased back in the 2011 when my car broke down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that gave me an excuse to something.
Just come out of the line of
Right. Well, actually, I mean, the screen can see it better than we can. Classic 1980s computer technology. Eyes are best slots. PC pads kind of there. All the chips, you see, they're in individual TTL, 74 series TTL chips. And the tantalum bead capacitors are these ones here. They're beads. Now you'll note that there's probably one, not one next to every chip, but there's quite a few of them. And the problem is, it can only take one of them to go, and then it shorts the whole power supply. It's short the power supply. And trying to find one that's gone will be a challenge. But the first thing to do, I think, is isolate the floppy drive. So we've got two floppy drives here. Again, TTL logic, lovely.
I have somebody for you. We've got something that they brought before.
We've got that parallel port for the printer. And that? SCSI? That's a video card, this one here. Could that be a SCSI port? I'm not sure if they had SCSI back in those days. It is. Wow. The main board is this one. This is the PC. So we've got two floppies. I've got to take some pictures of this because it's just so beautiful. I know. Very sad.
As they say, a blast from the past.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
You know, those connectors,
it's a little bit.
I just wonder whether
It could be, but I doubt it. It wasn't that. So what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to isolate the just sort of simply take off with the different extra bits. Is this SCSI?
you know, I've got
There we go. This is the thing that I thought was a SCSI interface. There's also the floppy interface. Maybe just a floppy interface.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
more
that
sense.
makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So that's the floppy interface out. So the method in this particular madness is to just remove parts that are absolutely essential to try and get the thing to start, and then see if it was one of those. So if the short is on one of these things, then this thing here, which is the power port. Oh, we will boot from the floppy drive, but we should see some life from it. It should sort of sit there going, I need a disc. Where's the disc?
Unless it's the first.
Unless it's the mouse. Or the issue, it's one of these tantalum bead parallel card. Lovely and clean. No dust at all.
No.
Incredible. Right, so that's got it as bare bones as it can get. This bit here is the video card.
Yep.
Would assume the video feed from it feeds into this separately.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Yes. Crackle there. It's, in case there's something going on past that. So I'll turn it on. And no. I can hear a kind of click. Like something turns on and then turns off. So I wonder if we first of all take a picture. We're going to take the power connectors off. These ones here to the main motherboard.
Yeah, I'd say the big weird thing is that if you come
P8,
Can you try that once again with your phone? See, because URL I was using worked fine for that camera and the second view. Let me see if I can. What am I really mess with this?
and I think, oh yeah, it's got a range of beds because I know that those exist. It's a different buying mechanism.
same noise.
So that could be mechanical.
Yes. So what I did there was I removed the power supply to the main board, I think. Anyway, I can't see any other links on it, so I'm trying to basically isolate the power supply itself, so that it can't complain about things shorting out.
Well, the only thing.
No, even that takes its power from this main board.
Oh, okay.
So basically, this is the power, the wires from the power supply going into nowhere now.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's not. Is there a power button? No. So the way to turn it on is simply the switch and it comes on. Okay. So there's nothing really to tell it to start.
So we've got this type. Join the camera. Let's turn off So now what we've now got a third viewing camera. Sometimes it Have you had a problem with the autofocus?
No, not at all.
Let's try and change that. That's interesting. Trying to work out if it's
It's picking up from
It is. Yes. Okay. No. It's. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I thought it would change to front and back, but it's now. Yeah. It's now looking. So the third one. So you're in control for that camera view, so you can see what you're taking. I've got watching it run away, watching down. So at any point, have we lost one connection? No, that's coming through. Okay, it seems to. All right, it may be that phone. No, it's come back. It's come back. Yes, it's okay. So you're in control. You're in control. But if you at any point you want to, well, you can zoom that by clicking on that like that. So that's no, it's not the right one. Is it? Go back. It's working. That turns off your camera. Minimize it. Minimize it. And if you want to maximize that one,
So the ultimate success for us is if the bringer, we call people bringers, if the bringer doesn't
what was that line? That wasn't from your camera. I think we're just getting some more. So that one is to enlarge that. And that one is to allow it. Oh, there you go. Right, there you go. Oh, it seems to be. No, is that not this one? No, it's not, is it? No, you're right. It's that one, isn't it? That's the one. That's, no, it's the top one. And right, he's coming over that. Right, I was mistaken thinking. Unless there might be a setting somewhere where we can make our own. This is a software that I've not used before, so Christian said. That change and switch down, turn it down. Okay. Well, I see. You can see what you're sending by there. So, but at any point you want to, miss, just press the exit sign and then just play it.
So you haven't got that's your.
So that's that one. So yes, basically we're getting. That's giving us the upright view on the right. Then my laptop is taking the left view, and you're giving that central view. Right. so keep an eye, because rather than waving it around too much from a viewability point of view. Right. Steve, sorry, you're
I'm trying to decide what to do.
Right. Okay.
So we have a situation at the moment. Fault number 1.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So it does actually bring a little tiny bit of life, but then itself off. If I put in there, that's the 5 volt got across. The red one is 5 volt, black one is ground. Oh, nice. Oh, there. Okay, got my voltmeter, so across the 5. And when I turn it on, we get nothing. Last time we were getting 5 volts, and then it disappeared again. Now we're getting nothing this time. So,
Really, you had something just now. I've got a flicker there.
So according to this, the power supply is not turning on. Now,
Just be aware where your camera's pointing.
that could be one of two things. Power supply itself is dead, or the power supply isn't being commanded to turn on. So more modern power supplies for PCs, that one there, that's one I prepared earlier. This isn't even a modern one, I think this is the one after this one, or maybe, I'm not sure. Oh no, it's got the extra wire on there they added for Pentium 4, I think. So, But anyway, more modern ones on their main motherboard thing. This green wire here is the turn on please wire.
Okay.
And you kind of pulse that shot to wire to ground it. It tells the power light to turn on.
So can you?
Do we have an equivalent of that on this thing? So the question is, Chris sent me some documents. Let's have a look. I've got to my laptop. That's my little
Is this the thing I sent you?
Yes, I think so. I sent an email.
Yeah, it was an email.
Yes. Service manual technical reference. Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I still use it, it works. It's probably safer.
This is the same issue. West this year.
We're trying to be able to get access to the archive door. That's bizarre.
Sorry, this is the thing I sent to.
Chris, yeah. Technical reference. Publication date.
Did I just send the? I mean, it's a huge thing. Did I? I did probably send.
Unfortunately, archive.org is died.
Oh, yes.
Immediately use it.
Yes.
Because this
They
way.
they're effectively come in on as an extra. No, I think fundamentally it was about what is the end user experience. If they're on YouTube, they get everything, and they unless we're actively managing, which is what I was trying to do with Fame, to work out how to rearrange what the units are for the YouTube, because at the moment we've got two.
Yeah, it was. I saw that. But no, he sent me a link to the
rearranges
manual service.
I assumed you could tile them the way you wished.
Well, I can't do that.
And unfortunately, that link is no longer working.
Well, it might be that it's not
I see, I'm surprised.
No, it's an archive, which is bizarre.
Oh, really?
The
Oh, okay.
website seems to be just dying on us, which is very, very annoying. Because what I want to do is I want to find out the pinout of those connectors.
The BBI, so I'm trying to what my source is. My source must be the room URL.
Is this not?
It's an XT power supply.
Yeah, that's it.
XT power supply connector. Let's see if that works.
It looks like what I'm looking at is looking at all of these being out of action, and that's the only one that's active. It's actually the room URL.
Oh, yes, no, right.
So effectively, I've told OBS to go to that URL.
Yes, that's
So it's
right, yes.
effectively.
Oh, that's why I thought you should construct video URL. Because all this is doing is, as you say, it's sort of effectively outline.
But it's a case of, because it's going direct to.
Okay, but this is the purpose of the server. I thought the server
Right.
server article. So you have multiple URLs.
They're all good.
Each one would be its own
Oh, I see.
block, and you can move them about the way you wish.
Yes.
And then, as you said, this goes to YouTube.
Yeah, okay, so it's really about finding a solution that requires the minimum of direct.
I've been thinking about this. I don't see how it's possible because there's a whole industry that will turn into automation.
Yeah.
And they don't want to get rid of it.
So it's interesting enough, that's the layout that is coming from the URL.
Yes.
When you look at my laptop, it's presenting those three windows in a different way.
So this.
No, no, have a look at my laptop screen.
Oh, right, okay. And
And
are
that's
each
in
one,
a sense how I prefer it to go to
yes,
YouTube.
but is it each of
But that's
those?
exactly the same, because all I've done on my laptop is pick up, well, in fact, I'm joining the meeting, because I'm acting as a recipient, because it's the camera.
Right.
So that is one of the participants,
So why can't you, as a recipient, stream that to YouTube rather than?
because I'm signed in as, well, I'm signed as the director, and that's signing in, the properties of that, is that it's going into the room on scene 0. So yes,
Oh, that's a
scene
dip.
0.
That will explain a lot, won't it?
So what you do is you have multiple ones here, but each would be the solo address of that. And so you get 3 up here.
But then if you have multiple people, whether they're, if you have people dialing in to the room,
Or they appear here.
then they wouldn't appear on the live stream.
No, because you have to transfer the URL, the solo URL, to here, to get them up there. And so that's the bit we can't do.
Yeah, and is that really worth doing?
Well, no, although,
Because it's obviously requires then an active director.
yes, well, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that it's,
I think you've got an extra.
actually, you know, as well as getting the.
I'm just looking at this diagram here, and I can see
The potential good
2 connectors, and I can see that the first 2 of each black, that's usually brown. So that kind of matches up. And then we've got a 10 to 13, some very strange voltages, but roughly 12, roughly 5.
So I'm wondering, if we just go back.
And then this power good signal, and then you've got 5, and then the rest of 5. Oh, wait, oh, maybe this is the trouble. Roughly 12, roughly 12. What's a blank? I'm trying to decide which is the power good. You'd expect them to colour them differently, different voltages. But I'm fully expecting that if I probe them, we won't see any voltage at all.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I
All
mean,
that's happening there is that Zoom is doing exactly what this is doing. Zoom is doing the relations interesting. You then stream.
Like 4/4? Sorry.
So you've got a set of interfaces.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not recommending Ninja, then
Yes, so that's what I'm saying, it could be my fault.
well, not right.
Because
With mystery.
But then it would be any less slightly because Ninja's probably
So you're getting something through.
Well, a pin that I've
yeah, exactly. So you could
figured out which one it should be. Power
no,
good.
it's serious.
These voltages are not correct.
You can use Zoom on the browser, so you could get people to do the same way you can.
Because you've got a break.
So if we go back and say, let's just say we've got across the
Position 5, you've got a break.
So it's A, and then let's look again at the vibration. As we discussed, we could use because it's a very thing on it. Because it's another so there you've got it's the wrong end from it's nothing. So Zoom's like so maybe we
How's the Luggable doable? That well.
Yeah. Oh, always. Oh, right, we've got a pin out. So pin 1 here is the power good.
so maybe
Pin 2 is black.
Pin 2 is blank. Key. So I've got a pin out here that's kind of corresponds quite well with this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Power
yeah.
go, key, minus 12, yeah, that sounds right. No, plus 12, minus 12, yeah, that blue one, minus 12. Some rounds. Minus 5 for the white one, yeah. And lots of plus 5s for that's quite a good power supply to me. I think that's my era anyway. So none of us messing about with 3 volts because I didn't use it. So bring
From that laptop, so we just need that's where we need to be careful about sound.
going the nuclear option for the recipe pilot.
Oh, are you?
Sounds fine. Oh, another tea. Excellent.
On there?
Thank you. Ah. Right. Okay. So reading about the power good signal, which is this one here.
Yep.
It actually comes from the power supply.
Okay.
So it's the power supply telling the motherboard, power's good, we've got power.
Okay.
And we're not getting it. So basically what it does is when it turns on, it in the power supply checks each of the voltages on each of these
Yep.
things and goes, is that right? 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 And then if it sees they're all right, good. Raises power good and says, yeah, we've got power. And it's doing that. Which means the power supply.
Yep.
So the question then has to be, what's our next move? Is it why is the power supply dead? Or
Well, yeah, I was wondering whether, I mean, if you plug that into there, that would prove one way or the other, wouldn't it?
that would, if it was indeed pluggable into there. This one looks like it might. I'll have to check if it's the right voltages on every single one of them, just to be absolutely triple
I
sure.
mean, if it is
But the others would have to be manually wired in. I mean, I can do it.
But if the only thing, I mean, do you just normally just replace the?
Such a thing was available.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think they are.
That might be one way to do it. But then there is always the possibility that there's something wrong here.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
here. So what we should also do is check no obvious shorts.
Yep.
So what we do is we'll pull the multimeter across around on each of the pins here
Where would you like her?
To check the resistance. We should see some resistance across them. So in other words, you know, it's not shorted. If we say short, that means one of the capacitors has failed in the way that we've read about. Yeah. So that's certainly something to try. The other thing I can try, but would, because I've only got one of these. I think Chris might have some of these edges. I've got one that would, I'm not going to say this is. This one seems to be. It's not in there that way, is it? That one sort of seems to correspond most with this one. We've got one that you could join it together, but otherwise I'd end up having to basically cut the wires in to splice it in. What a vintage machine you might not want to do. If it was a more modern machine, then I'd go, just do it. So anyway, let's first of all let's have a look at seeing what those. So between the ground pins and each of the lines, so I set my thing to 200 ohms.
Yes, Chris.
Good, nice and high.
How long should we leave it?
Nice and high. Nice and high.
That's low slightly, and then it's fixed, yeah.
That should be 0 because that's ground. So should that. So should that. Oh. We've got a short on that line, which is the. Not sure which one is it is. Off from the thing. Okay. Blue one, I think, was a short. Just check. Yeah, so the light blue wire, which I think is the minus something or other. Minus 12, I think.
Let's get through the back.
Minus 12. So minus 12 line has been appears to have a short over it. So, because the other question you've got to ask yourself is why did the power go? And it could be that if there is a short on the minus 12 volt line, cause the power supply to go, kill over and die. It certainly seems to be. Wow, okay. Certainly don't want me to go near it. Nice, because he's got me. If I go near those two screws.
Well, hopefully all these things like I think it's good.
Yep, definitely dead.
Great. Oh, that's great. Because as Keith said, you can actually buy complete replacement power supplies.
Can you? But the other thing is, there appears to be 0 ohms between the -12 and the ground on the board.
Okay,
so there could be a short on the board.
Right, or it could be this absence of load thing, because as you know, within modern
It's not-
ATX,
Yes, not the same thing. So the way the XT power supply works is basically the power supply itself checks its own voltages.
yes,
5 volts, 12 volts, check, and then it asserts this line,
Right.
which is the power good line.
Right.
It throws that to 5 volts and says, "Yeah, I'm good to go."
Right.
It's not doing that because it's checked its own power supply voltage. Done. But I'm wondering, the thing I'm trying to check, I decided to check the resistances across the different power supply, ground to 12, ground to 2, ground to 5, etc. Checking the board. Ground to -5, 0.1 ohms. So that indicates that there is a shorted something or other on the board.
yes,
Which means that we did buy a new power supply.
yeah.
So the other thing I'd like to
If you remember, one of the links showed,
indeed.
yeah, but no, it showed the motherboard taken out,
Did it?
connected to an ATX power supply.
So I'm happy if we had more of these connectors.
Yes.
I'd be happy to do that, but I don't really want to hack away the original connectors.
Well, let's go back a step and say, well, we're not sure, but it would seem likely that the power supply might actually be operating correctly.
No,
Because if it's not sensing the right,
because it's not producing any. It's not producing any voltage.
okay, so could we establish whether or not the power supply itself is working? How could we do that?
So I tried. So basically, the way it works, it's a self-contained power supply. In terms
Yes.
of, it's not like the modern ones that need a signal back to turn on.
Okay,
It turns on. We turn it on. It checks its voltages, and then it sets power to sound good. When I check the voltages unplugged from the thing, that's when they're unplugged. I can operate the power supply. Once, twice, I got a brief 5 volts on the floppy drive connectors.
is that related to that red flash we saw?
Yeah, that's what that is. And that's it. That's very lifeless, kind of lifeless. We hear a little click, and we turn it on,
Right.
and half a second later we hear that click. So I suspect what it is it's turn it on, does a power good check,
Right.
and goes, something's wrong,
Right.
turns itself off.
So, because this is where the POST started, the power on self-test. So if we assume for the moment that the power supply may in fact be working, then the issue is,
No, we've got to assume, I think we're assuming for the moment that the power supply is good.
but then
There
you
are
sort of
two faults.
implied that there was, because
Yes,
there's a
I'm
short
implying
on
there
the
are two faults.
motherboard. Yeah, well that's likely, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
it's likely to have multiple faults.
Yeah, so I'm implying that the power supply is dead,
Right.
and that there is a shorted capacity somewhere on the board, most likely.
Right.
And if you buy a new power supply, you may well kill the new power supply. So we have to address the -12 volt one.
Okay, so based on the lead we've been given from the internet, where somebody's been able to connect an ATX power supply to the main board.
Yes, I'd love to be able to do that. If we
Yeah.
had the connectors to do it,
Yeah.
I would make up a I've got one of these connectors. If we have another one, I could
Well,
make up a
assuming
lead.
Keith's okay with
I'm
this.
perfectly happy to hack up my power supply because that's what it's for. It's my hacking power supply.
Well,
I'm
I
not
think we
happy
could-
to hack up yours.
Okay, we could find these, I think.
Do you think we could find one of these?
If we, yes, if
We
we
need
can't.
one more.
Yes, yeah, I think we can. I might even have one because I never throw anything away.
No.
Mind you, it was a long time ago.
I just wondering if we've got anything here.
I mean, I've got. I'll show you what I've got.
Yeah.
Chris, do we have?
You might not want to turn it on now already.
Wow.
I'm not going to taste it.
Have a spare.
This is a longer term.
I think you were right first time. On occasion. So even Chris didn't know it quite. Just as when we went ice cream, you know. What was that? Oh, there's ashes. Oh, okay. Stranger things have happened.
That's not connected.
It's definitely not connected. It's not. Right.
It sounds as though you can't really progress this here.
Probably not. No. What I do want to do, I want to kind of find. This thing is really very keen that you don't get inside it. So, they've used what looks like security Allen keys, not security star bits. But they have security star bits.
So this is a modern one,
It's a moment.
yes. So I just wondered, they're not the same pitch, are they, by any chance? No, they're not. Yeah, what a shame. Okay, so I think that what we can do is we can prepare for having another session where we concentrate on fault finding with the correct things. So we'll bear the cost of getting these extra connectors.
Yeah.
We'll ask Keith to bring it in again and we'll have another go.
We'll have another go, yeah.
Because,
I'd like to try and open the power supply, see if there's
Yes.
anything obvious.
It's
I mean,
Just visually.
worth it.
I will certainly pay the price.
Oh no, yeah, honestly, it's true. It's not about money.
But I mean, I don't know, but if you wanted to keep this,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to keep that and
Work on it.
work on it,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to work on
I'm very happy.
it because I'm sure I can get the bits together. But before I connect any power supply, I'm going to have to find.
And they make you
find this dead capacitor, aren't I?
I mean, they make you incredibly employable. The demand for people with 1984 knowledge is huge. I mean,
There are plenty.
Silicon Valley awaits.
There are
If only you
plenty
could
of
program
future.
in assembler, your fortune is made.
I used to do assembly. I also used to do 6-volt.
6502.
Yeah.
6502
Keith
assembly.
used to work for IBM.
Did you? Oh, a big blue. Oh, wow.
Okay, so
Which bit?
I was in sales and marketing,
Right, okay.
so I
okay,
never
so,
got.
so let's have a look at the power supply, and then that's enough for this
Yes.
this device for the moment.
Yes.
And we'll resume when we got more
A,
parts.
a visual inspection. So I don't want
And
to see anything.
I've got a dehumidifier in the queue.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, you couldn't be further away from.
So what part of the sales were you selling?
I specialised throughout my career in the banking and finance industry.
Oh, yeah. Working?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was an SE for 5 years, and then I turned into sales, and then I went into management and did some marketing, doing some stuff. Ended up in Europe.
What were you selling?
Oh, it was largely mainframe stuff.
Mainframes again. That is me. I was
Where were
ICL.
you? You're ICL, are you?
Yeah, I worked on the last mainframe that ICL designed.
29 something.
What's it called? The SY system. The SY. It's in the museum up in the collection.
Before I went to uni, I was interviewed.
Oh, it was a great place to work. It was really nice.
I think I had 2 interviews and a session down in Windsor.
Yeah.
So they had 3, but they couldn't make up any money.
Oh no, they were a bit like a university.
Yeah.
Or ICL. They were less like a business and more like a university, which actually great fun.
Was it Houston? It was Houston Tower.
Right.
But I largely worked at IBM in the system.
Right.
Reasonably cheap.
Selling those Yeah, the mainframes. I mean, they're still running on mainframes.
Oh, unbelievable.
Good. I mean, you know, you can't really beat
Those
them.
were the days, isn't it?
It always amazes me that. I mean, nowadays there's all these projects I see come through across my desk that are all to do with redoing stuff, new modern web-based stuff. And it's like they keep coming across the same problems that were solved in the 60s and 70s on mainframes. It's like, guys, why did you move
Well,
on?
I love this thing that looks like they talk about a cloud.
Yeah, they're like,
Well, did you ever hear of bureaus?
crazy.
But I actually used a nice machine. Oh, I was at Brunel and we had a 1903.
Oh, wow, they're ancient.
And then any AS3 programs for kernel grading. That was good fun.
Wow. So you're proper hardware. Well, you had to be in those days, and you had to do
There was
everything.
no
with
choice.
Yeah.
It was paper TV
Yeah.
and kernel grading.
I remember we had I was at the age of the Atari STs in the early 90s, and one of our second year labs was to mess around with the floppy drives. The floppy drives on these STs just died with our constantly. We actually used to write stuff, disk filing systems that we drove the floppy drives directly. So of course, you know, people would write tunes on them. So it's really stupid. Interactive, they really badly abused.
I really didn't. I did computer science.
Yeah.
I was one of the very first computer science.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
Absolutely with a passion.
Is it mathsy? Yeah. Yeah, computer science I thought was very mathsy. You know? A bit too deep. That's why I did computer engineering.
Yeah.
I wanted stuff where it was,
So I jumped ship and went to work for commercial organisations.
I mean, that's what everything is these days. Yeah, they definitely didn't want to open that one. It wasn't any. That I know what it was. But it was Imperial, wasn't it?
Which?
That,
Oh, yeah, probably.
6 mil, 7
Oh, no.
7 mil wouldn't fit.
We wouldn't use it.
Well, the front screws were things, but a lot of these screws, look at them. Slots.
Oh, yeah.
That's like 60s technology. Crazy.
Yeah, but it would have been. It's like I used to complain about the size of paper we used.
You use
A4 versus the American quarter.
the letter thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hated letter. It's a bit too small. Okay. I'll get another one out.
Yeah, that would be easy with the pressure in there.
The monitor, that's something I am scared of.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a monitor.
Oh, that?
No, I don't think it's a monitor problem.
No. Hopefully that's not a monitor problem. That is. My dad used to, as a hobby, repair TVs.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember he used to do everything with one hand behind his back. Because you just don't want to.
You always remember because everybody rented TVs, and we rented TVs, and the guy from radio.
Oh, yeah.
An increasing degree of deconstruction history.
Indeed, yeah. We've we think there are probably two faults. At
Oh, I
least.
see. Right. Okay.
One, the power supply
Right.
is just not talking to us,
Right.
and the other one is we think there's a short somewhere on the board.
Ooh.
So even if you've got a new power supply,
Oh,
you
right.
might well take that new power supply with it.
Right. Yeah.
I would like to see if there's anything obvious in the power supply. I think we have to go.
I think you're going to see. Oh no, it's that stock function. Oops, what was that?
Like that. Yes, even the front screws, I think.
Take it out.
And this power supply has
Got 2 of those.
Amazing blistering array of
Different screws. Do I just put those in the tray?
They're the big ones for the front.
Oh, big one for the phone. Put them on the tray with it. As long as I'll take the cups away so the tray doesn't disappear with the screws on it.
Did you want another drink, Charles?
Always one more drink.
Yeah, another tea, but you're okay.
Just trying to see what these are.
The rivets, aren't they?
They're rivets on the screws.
I think they are. No? But this is to this bit. It's,
I'm trying to get the power supply.
yeah.
How do they rivet the power supply in?
What's it?
That is not like a good old IBM. That is.
No, maybe
Sorry? Yeah. Stop.
They use 3 different types of screws. I'm a big fan of the IBM finger.
Oh yeah, the ThinkPad was a really good machine.
Really, really good machine. Really good. And one of the great things about them is they go out of their way to use the same screw everywhere.
Yeah.
So, working on them is a breeze. I've no idea why they gave them to the sovereignty.
Well, you can't make money out of it.
Probably. Even so,
Yeah, I know.
The
But, I
old,
mean, the Lenovo products aren't bad.
not bad, but they're not.
They're not.
They're not the same. The quality has definitely gone down over the years since the Lenovo took over. Yeah. This is kind of important, really, isn't it? So, because if we are going to buy a new power supply, we need to know how to get into it. That's got as many screws as I can possibly get off it. Surely. There's one more. There's one more.
Yeah, there is.
No, it's not that one. It's one of them. This is naughty IBMs.
Is that fine?
That for, you would have thought that the model,
That unit would have.
yeah, we don't have to.
No, I would have thought so. That's it.
I was expecting the whole thing.
One minute,
was like, oh, yes, we're starting to get some more in there.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
We're also disposing of the right. I see. Well, as much as we can see.
Because I wonder whether the fan was the problem.
Well, it's not starting. Really.
Yeah, I know. That's what I meant. I just wonder whether that died.
Anytime I works for anything, when working on a task like these things. We've got a whole bunch. Always good to check that whether there's anything obviously burnt out, Yeah.
It's a trick roll.
Yeah, there will be a relay or something.
Yeah.
This is huge money. I do like the hefty power supply switch.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I use that a lot, that one.
Yeah. It's a nice switch. No, there's nothing obvious there, is there? I was hoping you would see something obvious.
No, I think the only sensible the plan you had.
I think the
See,
plan-
it was a good plan as far as I can see.
Yeah, so what I will do is I will I'll put this back together as much as I can. Happy with me to take it home.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy.
It's a beautiful object.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All things are in. Okay.
Yeah, we fixed all that screen.
Yeah, it's not getting to that position, so I just need to put it more. These ones are nice.
Oh, this has got to go underneath.
Oh, are we missing?
Line, we're not quite line.
We're kind of aligned on the screws here, aren't we?
No. It's that. It's got to go to there. That one's yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, it won't. No.
This is.
Yeah.
Right there, it's got to go into.
Oh, I see that line there.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's better. Right, I've got these ones here in first.
That will work.
What if I can get the base of it? If I can find that 12 volt short on the minus 12 volts to that side, I should have a chance of being able to power it from a different thing. And you'll know whether it's spending new power.
Did Chris forward my email?
I'm not sure. I don't think I did.
Where am I sending you an email? What is your
Here we start. This is my email. Okay, it's steve.smith@gmail.com, but it isn't. It's steve.smith. ST3V3.
So ST3V3.
It's a bit difficult to type. Yep. Dot. SM. Was this thing on? I'll tell you somewhere. I'll write it down somewhere.
You can send me one.
I'll send you one. That's a good idea.
Mine's a lot easier.
I'd rather not broadcast my email.
No, that's all right. That's fine. Or your telephone.
Sorry, let me show you my email.
Well, I'll send it. You can send me one. It's easy.
Yes, that's a good idea. Oh no, there's I've got your email there. Keith.
Oh yeah, Keith Esgold.
That's it.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
I'll send you in touch.
Yeah. Keep me in touch, and if you've got to spend a week, it's fine.
Yeah, well, I'll try to. I'm sure I can find some connections. I've got loads of old house supplies. I'm sure I can cobble something together and connect it to them. The first thing to do is to find the errand short. Yeah, because then we can think about sending it on.
Do you do this often?
No, this is my first vintage PC.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do lots of repair.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Usually it's lamps and toasters and things. The ashes in the
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing. That.
Oh yes, the extra bit.
Well, not only the extra bit, I'm trying to. It's slipped down on this side, so I'm just trying to. I want something to lever up against it.
Slip down on this side.
Yeah. There we go. Right, I've got something. No, I think that's one of the.
Book another slot. Book a slot. Yeah, wait. Come on in and we'll help you. This one does with the horns is different venues, different places. 4 different places.
Saying about I'm using different number screws for everything.
So that you go